What is going on, guys? xRob here, bringing you a very special game of Modern Warfare 3 in my collection. A 80 game on regular Domination Dome. I know I posted Dome quite recently, but you know it's probably my favourite level of Modern Warfare 3. Bringing you a quad Pavelow with a little slice of MOAB cake on the side. This was a pretty action-packed game. You guys will see in a second. It's a shame. There's a couple of bad decisions that are made during this game. A little bit of unluckiness as well. It could have turned this game into something really, really magnificent. But yeah, I'm running ACR silence. I think I'm running sleight of hand and hardline because you'll see later on at some assist counter kills. I've talked in my previous post about the beauty of Hardline Pro, and I'm sure you've all discovered it as well. So this game was pretty good. There was a lot of killing, definitely one too many deaths than I really like, and a lot of capping. So it was all round just a really, really great game. Some pretty high octane moments as well. And today I just want to talk to you a little bit about myself as a player, because I've talked about a couple of regular topics in COD, and like weapons, perks and stuff like that. But today I thought this would be a good video just to talk a little bit about me, which I think is fair enough, seeing as I'm working on the video. So yeah, myself as a player, I've got a fairly good shot. I used to be a PlayStation 3 player, you see, and I moved over to Xbox when I started playing with a group of friends of mine, which I met at university, and they were all into Xbox. They all owned Xboxes, so unfortunately I got peer pressured into doing that. And there's all this stigma about Xbox players are better than PS3 players, which personally I think is a little bit of rubbish, but you know, Xbox has got a lot of the main posters on and stuff like that, so it's all very sort of childish and whatever. But yeah, so I changed to Xbox, and that of course meant changing from the PS3 controller to the Xbox. And I used to make a big deal about, if I change to Xbox, I'm going to be using a PS3 controller to a PS3 controller adapter. You can't maybe use Xbox controller, and that was originally because when I started playing, I was getting frustrated because I wasn't used to sort of the slightly raised stick of the Xbox, and I just felt like I wasn't being myself. I wasn't representing myself as a player on Xbox like I am on PS3, because I was a pretty good PS3 player. This is about the Modern Warfare 2 time, somewhere maybe the first quarter or something of Modern Warfare 2. But eventually I just worked at it. Worked in the Xbox controller, and yeah, I do like that it's got a little bit of weight, and the only thing is that I find with the controller is not as fast as my reactions. My control with the Xbox controller is not as fast as my actual skill, which sounds like quite a big-headed thing, but it's hard to say. I might post some PS3 gameplay at some point, but I'll probably have to get used to the PS3 controller again. But I play on 2 to 3 sensitivity, which is pretty low, and I know as well that it does actually make a difference to recoil if you've got lower sensitivity. So anywhere from 4 or lower, the recoil is actually slightly reduced, or so I've heard anyway. But the thing is, I can't really do quick turns and stuff like that with the Xbox. It's all a bit sort of clunky. Because I just, like I said, the Xbox the Xbox controller is slightly thicker, so I have to play on lower sensitivities to get used to it. But in the end, I'm still the same player. Some of the decisions and stuff are the same, and it's still crossed my mind to get a PS3 controller. And that being said, though, a good craftsman doesn't blame his tools. So that's what I could say about that. But yeah, myself as a player, I'm actually quite good at finding traffic. Every now and again I do get stuck and sort of running about looking for the enemy team, but I'm pretty good at predicting the spawns and keeping an eye on my teammate positions and stuff, seeing where I go. That's the second Pavelow, so and you're probably thinking, how's he going to fit 2 more in here? But you'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty good at finding spawns. I like to use PowerPoints a lot. I try not to camp too much, because I do find camping quite infuriating, but I like you know, it's dependent on how I'm shooting. You know, if I'm not shooting that great, I like the I like Woody's gamer tags idea of you move your camp spot around with you, essentially, so you take power points and stuff like that. But if you're shooting well like I am in this game, I'm just trying to get in as much action as possible, and unfortunately you can see that I get caught out a couple of times, and you know, I really think this really could have been a 100 game. I get pretty lucky there, I have to admit. And the thing is, I run tactical as well, so knifing isn't really easy for me. It's not really as natural as it was in default. But yeah, like I said, when I'm shooting well, it's just literally like I just want to be as close to the enemy as I can all the time. You know, I just want to be getting my kills. But everyone varies from time to time in the way they're shooting. You know, it's just sometimes I can be a bit stiff and, you know, not really know. I find when I'm not shooting well, I find it harder to really know about where I am and what I should be doing and things like that. But when I'm shooting well, I always feel like I've got a lot more time, but that's because, of course, when you're shooting well, you take a lot less time for each fight, and so therefore it does feel like you have a lot more time. And oh, by the way, as well, we do actually win this match. I posted quite a big Dome game recently on my channel, which some of you might have seen. It was a 100+ regular Dome game, and I was on a bit of a kill whoring spree. Wasn't really paying too much attention to flags at the time. It wasn't really like a sort of I was actually thinking I'm not going to go on any of the flags. It was just I was so into my killing that I couldn't really do it. So this match, I think I got an afterwards at some point, but I was a bit more conscious about what was going on in terms of the team. But I actually want to make a small argument for that game. The thing is, we lost the match, and I had loads and loads of air support, and I like to. The other thing is, it can bring on to my point about myself as a player. I really like getting my kills, but I like using my killing power essentially to help my team. So I like getting my air support, and the thing is, I'm not using just that air support just for myself. You know, I'm working with my teammates, just trying to find things that I can protect or use them on. See, the thing is as well, in my setup, I'm actually playing next to 2 other players. You might see their names pop up quite often, but so I'm always talking to them. And to be honest, since we're half the team most of the time, then it means that anything that really needs to be done, I can get on it. I'm pretty good with my Reaper and stuff like that, and I'm running Pavelow this game because I think I said in the previous post about how the AC-130 can be a little, you know, it's just not really the same as it was in Modern Warfare 2. So I'm pretty sure we're coming up to the, yeah, I think that's the 4th Pavelow. Yeah, I just queue it up just to make sure I get the points, and I do smell something, I think, and there it is, MOAB cake. That guy just completely owed me. I got a little bit unlucky. I was trying everything I could to survive that, but I always find that after I get my MOAB, I just seem to die instantly, which is really strange. But yeah, so myself, like I say, I'm a pretty good team player, pretty good slayer, and you know, I'd like to go into competitive gaming at some point. You know, I've only really competed in one tournament, and that was a university tournament. But yeah, I'd like to see how I fare. But anyway, guys, end of the game. I'm pretty sure the score is 84-8 or 84-6. If you like this video, well, give it a like, and if you want to see more high-scoring gameplay and stuff like that, please head over to my channel, and I'll be uploading regular content. So subscribe if you like that sort of thing, because yeah, I'll hopefully be bringing out plenty of it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you later.